Hi, my name is Tony Pardo, and I'm the star of the new book, Busted Boomers. Will we have any money, honey, when we're old and wrinkly? I don't think so. The guy who wrote the book, Conrad Peditto, he's Italian. He has these quirky ideas throughout this book, and I was a little skeptical initially, but then I read it, and I found out that Tony Pardo really knows a lot. He really does. He's lived his life, and he has the experiences that he now is sharing with his readers. I talk about all kinds of things, even some heavyweight things like globalization, technology, how it ruined our job market and exposed our underbelly to the rest of the world. I'm sorry, I'm really a benevolent character. I know you're just starting to get to know Tony Pardo. I'm really a nice guy. But really, I do talk a lot about a lot of poignant issues. I talk about a lot of the collaborators that put us in this damn banking institutional Armageddon that we're fighting ourselves through. I know you're frustrated, and you've heard all those rants and raves from your aunts and uncles and maybe your wife and husband and cousins and everything. But I know a lot more than they do. You'll see. Busted Boomers. I talk about a lot of things, not just the economy. I talk about professions that have messed us up and how they've evolved to screw into our psyche. I talk about family. See, I have a nice side. I want to know about the intimacies of family relationships and how they're dealing with their stress and problems today. Parenting. A lot of the parents, our kids, our nieces and nephews are misguided in raising their children today. They have that little look they give us that they know more than we do. You know where I'm going with that one. And then God love them. Not only are we boomers, but we're also labeled as the sandwich generation. And I don't mean because we eat too many sandwiches and hamburgers that have gotten us pretty fat. But that's a topic that I do talk about a little bit. Like the new double down rule they have on airlines. You never had to buy 2 seats for the price of 1 because you're a little too sizable to get into those little skinny chairs in those ranting, dirty, nasty airplanes. Anyway, I talk about the sports nation that we've evolved to, where we have all these publicly traded corporations that spend $10 million for signage while they lay off 50,000 people just to get their name and their brand and their super boxes so they can entertain all their friends at our expense. And then the greedy little ownership of Major League Baseball and football and basketball teams that pretend that they're really out for the social good of our neighborhoods and communities, but yet they charge us $12 for a hot dog and $4 for a distilled bottle of water. No water fountains in those stadiums. You ever notice that? But there is a nice side of me. I do talk about the birds and the bees and how we all enjoy each other. No, I don't. What are you, kidding? I got more important things to talk about. I also give you some new slants on things. My most important chapter, The Power of No. You never heard that one, did you? Just say no and stop giving explanations all the time. Then I talk about sophisticated things like economic recalibration. You never heard economic recalibration. And I make fun of those people, those economists that come on the air and say, I don't think we're heading for a double-dip recession. What world do you live in? Get out of here. Come on. We're all busted. Who are they kidding? Who are those prima donnas that hang out in the Hamptons trying to kid anyway? I'm sorry. There I go ranting. But I guess that's the character that I am. So don't forget to get the book, Busted Boomers, Will We Have Any Money, Honey, When We're Old and Wrinkly? And look for my YouTube promos. I'm going to talk about various things that I talk about in the book. And thank you. And I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.